Hey guys, and welcome back to Lattigo Ranch. Today, let's take a tour of our new chicken coop. Let's go have some fun. This is one of my favorite projects we have going on right now. As I said in my previous video, I'm working on starting a chicken breeding program, so I wanted to create the perfect home for them. Mind you, originally, this chicken coop looked a lot more like this, except less metal siding and a lot more water-soaked particle board. We also added a concrete floor over the original wooden floor. And now, it looks like this. And we're still in the works of it. I really want to bring these stripes all the way up and over, make it kind of rounded. And then I want to put like a cute little vinyl design down here with the Lattigo Ranch emblems on it. And then we're gonna paint the bricks. I'm really excited about that part. I think it's gonna be a good look. Yeah, so no chickens are moved in yet, but I will take you inside. And you can see the official inside tour. It's still in the works, finishing the paint job, but oh my goodness, look how cute this is. Okay, let me turn the lights on. I'll get you in here. So welcome to the inside of the new chicken coop. I'm so excited about this one. I love the colors. I think it's really happy. It's really fun. I know Pinterest, it's really cool right now to have a like black and white home looking chicken coops, but I just really wanted something fun. So we went with this really bright yellow. We've got a teal in the corner. I took the same peach that we used on the outside. I've got it on another wall over here. We did have to do some really cool engineering to these doors, so I wanted to show you guys what that looks like. And my uncle helped a huge amount on this. But here is our doors. So this was my childhood chicken coop, and it was all painted white, and white gets dirty really fast. So it was always like that. We power washed it, we cleaned it. These had these huge doors on them that would fold down, and then you'd try to catch chickens, and all of them would come out of the sides as you were trying to get it. It was not the best design. Bless my father's heart, he worked really hard on that. But we have actually expanded these. So now these chickens have 2 layers available to them, and then they actually have an exit hole, which leads to a whole range area outside that's still fenced in so that they're protected. But so these gates, we didn't want them to fold out because it's too much room for the chickens to get out when you're trying to catch them. So we went with this really cool curtain rod idea with the eyelets, and so it actually slides all the way open if we need it to, or if you only need a small amount, you can slide in a small amount. If you really wanted to flip open the whole thing, you can do that. It's so cool, I love it. So we also made this awesome ramp, and the chickens can go all the way up and into the next layer if they want to roost up there for nighttime. I have yet to figure out how I'm gonna put nest boxes in there for them. I'm thinking maybe some sort of a milk crate or something where they can really nest and lay some awesome eggs so we can hatch some awesome chickens. So that's a little bit about how this works. And as you can see, there's 4 different sections. So the top 2 go together, the bottom 2 go together, and then they go through this really cool little bucket hole. There it is, you can see it right there. And that leads to the outside, which we'll get to. We've got an extra nest box over here, and we've got a bunch of roosting areas down below here. A very necessary radio, I guess. And I'm hoping to paint this cool peach color, and then this will be the space where I can take pictures of my chickens and kind of post what the parents look like when I hatch the babies and get ready to sell them. Here's the fun peach color and sign that my uncle thinks is hilarious. We also did cute little faux frames around all the windows. I just think it adds a nice little homey touch. And I'm still figuring out how to paint the inside of the boxes. I think we're gonna spray paint them or spray them all this teal color just so it's all solid and not too many colors happening at once. There's a lot going on here. And then on this other side here, we've got some nice little yellow boxes for the chickens to roost in. I don't know yet if it's gonna become a place for chicks or if it's just gonna be extra boxes for them to set in. And then below here, I don't know how I can, and below here we have some of our nest boxes for the hens, This has all been repainted, revamped with a perch up here before they just had to jump and hope they make it. We're trying to figure out how to paint them yellow on the inside so it kind of has some light to it. But all in all, it's such a cute chicken house. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, so we're back outside. This is the outside like we were talking about, painting the bricks. We are gonna come back through and paint the wire black so that it's not quite as in your face so we can really see the chickens inside. We're gonna have to patch a few holes. But this is the inside. And I ran out of paint, so I have to go back to Lowe's today and get some more. But this is the gist of the idea. We'll put a red stripe in the middle and peach on either side. Go back over the yellow so it looks a little bit better. And this is kind of what the outside looks like. We're also gonna come back and really secure the top of this because we've had problems with animals in the past, and I really can't afford to lose anybody. It's too much of a heartbreak. So we're gonna bring that back over, and then we've got a little bit of extra bird netting. We're gonna come back over the top of that even. But this is the run. We've got a lot of extra junk in here that needs to leave. It's life. And then you guys remember us talking about the 2 pens on the inside that turn into runs out here. So again, we've got extra things that are stored out here that need to move. But this is kind of what those look like. So we did line all of the edges with chicken wire in case any chicks happen. None of them are gonna get out or get lost. Also, small animals cannot get in to get to our chickens. We've got a nice board, and then this brings you all the way up to this bucket. And that's the inside, that's the bottom holes. And then here's our other side. I painted chicken feet on it. This other side leads all the way up into that bucket, and that's the one that we were looking at before. This one, we've got bird net on the top. You can see some of the netting here. We've got to fasten it back up there. And that's because we've had problems with hawks and other critters that come in through the top. So we just really wanted to make sure our baby chickens were all protected really well and they can live here happily. Well, friends, that's a wrap on the chicken coop tour at the moment. I'm sure we'll have more updates as we get it perfected and move those baby chickens in. Thanks for spending time today with Lattigo Ranch.